Welcome to episode 4 of Beer Snobs! And this is our review of Allagash white beer.
From Maine.
Portland, Maine, specifically. Alright,
Maine.
so we're trying things a little differently here. We're going to read some facts about Allagash beer.
Facts first.
Alright, first of all, fact is, if you go on their mobile website, allagashbeer.com, or I think it's allagash.com, their mobile website is freaking amazing. Like, they got some great content on there. Highly recommend you go and check their website out. Alright, so Allagash white beer. Why did we pick this? Don't bother yet, come on.
I'm not.
I like white beers. I like Blue Moons. I think some of the best beers come from that white beer flavor profile, and that's why I picked this one. So here's some background on this beer. This is their interpretation of a traditional Belgian wheat beer brewed with a generous portion of wheat and spiced with coriander, caraco, orange peel. This beer is fruity, refreshing, and slightly cloudy in appearance, which you can absolutely see when looking at this. If this beer was born, it's actually legal right now. It's 21 years old. It was released in 1995.
Really?
It's a 5.1% alcohol content. It's got a ton of grains in there. It's got 4 different types of hops. 5 different types of spices. The yeast is made in-house. That's kind of unique. That's a big deal.
Yeah, a lot of people don't do that at all, actually.
And it pairs with seafood, poultry, salads, goat cheese, and apple pie. That's random.
That's America to me.
That's like random that they would just say like apple pie, specifically. So it's won over 10 awards. So this should be a pretty cool beer. Actually, yeah, it's about 10 awards. So it was fermented for 20 days. And I don't even know when we got this. When does it say it's best by?
It's expired.
It's not expired. Oh, Best By. Are you kidding me? It's freaking expired.
Really?
Wait, no, that was when it was brewed. I'm sorry. Oh my god. Holy shit, I'm so sorry. This was brewed January 5th, 2016. So it's best within 6 months. So,
Oh, okay. We're good.
in terms of beer snobs, I don't know. Like, I guess we're supposed to like beer fresh. And this is as fresh as it gets. I was reading this. So it was like, beer snobs really, they like want their beer fresh.
It's 2 months old.
So,
I mean, do you care? I don't.
No, I don't care. So, alright. Let's get this bitch open. Am I drunk? I can't tell. I would appear so.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to get it open. I'm like... Alright, let's try this one. Alright. That was the biggest struggle yet. Oh my god, it smells so freaking good. It smells kind of rancid. Is that just me?
I have a horrible sense of smell.
Yeah, he really does.
I really can't respond to that.
Alright, maybe it's just... I know, it doesn't smell rancid, I'm sorry. Wow, it's pretty good. That's distinct Belgian white beer.
For sure.
Definitely distinct. It's got that...
I like it better than Blue Moon. Points.
Points, definitely. Definitely points for Allagash in Portland, Maine. All their beers that they do are Belgian inspired, which is very, very cool.
Huh?
So this is definitely awesome. I like you said, Blue Moon, better than Blue Moon. It is. And that's because it's tastier.
Similar taste though, but it's just more is, in this sense is better though.
This is a super refreshing beer. It was $9 for a 4-pack. Pretty expensive. I don't know if that's just because it costs a lot to bring in here.
It's also a 4-pack though.
Yeah.
That's fun.
I don't know why it's a 4-pack, but it was pretty expensive for a 4-pack. But like, in terms of drinking like some good beer, like this is awesome. Like if I was really like to go bougie right now, you know what I mean, like bourgeoisie, like really
to
like,
the max,
super rich. I was gonna go super max.
Ultra bottom.
We had talked about in episode 2, I believe it was. We were talking about that Citradelic, and we were saying like, oh my god, this is a great spring beer. This is a great beer to drink. If you're outside grilling, you're outside enjoying the day. This is what like the Leinenkugel should aspire to be like. I mean, I totally think like Leinenkugel is going for like a different. I mean, they're going for like a lemonade beer. Basically. But like the citrus in this and the taste, I mean, it's like second to none. Like
if you like Blue Moon, and I don't think I've ever met literally anyone who doesn't like Blue Moon.
Yeah.
If you like Blue Moon, you'll love this. And if you like Hoegaarden, another great beer that we should drink sometime, you like those too. I mean, this is something you can drink all year round. I mean, if I saw this in a bar, I'd probably go ape shit. I would be like, I get it right away.
I'm getting that. Yeah, it's like, I don't care the cost. This is something that's worth it. Absolutely. Really, really good flavor, dude. And I see why it's got a legacy of 1995.
Now, what is it on Untapped there?
Oh, let's check it in. Let's check it in. I mean, on Untapped, it is rated 3.7 out of 5.
Good.
And it's got over 100,000 ratings. So
wow, holy shit!
This is a good beer. A lot of people will really like this. So
And
far,
basically, 3.8 means it's a great beer.
yeah, exactly.
Honestly, and Untapped, because Untapped's pretty critical.
Yeah, it is. You know, like that's what I'm saying. Averages for like the really good beers is 3.8, 3.9, and it's rare, very rare to see a beer that's at 4%.
I've never seen. I don't think I've ever seen one that's at 5.
You know, so if you like white beer, if you like sweet beers, if you like fruity beers, go for this. This is like fucking phenomenal. Seriously, I'm loving it. All right, so for your Untapped rating, what are you gonna give it?
I'm gonna have to give it a 4 out of 5. I do love it. It is a great beer, but I try to really base my Untapped rating based off what I like.
Okay, so you have like a different style.
I do. I have a different scale basically, and for me, I try to reserve the 4, anything above a 4 for something really special. I've only had a couple above 4 out of 5 beers on there, and it's like honestly has to be a beer that's like, you know, really just kind of like blows my socks off. This is a fantastic beer, and for me a 4 out of 5 is pretty much great to fantastic.
Yeah, okay.
Above a 4 in my scale is like, holy shit, what
I respect that.
I think I've only had like one beer that actually got up that high. It was a ale up in Boston, and it had some crazy flavors to it. Actually, maybe we could try and track that down. Either way, 4 out of 5, and like I said, this isn't my cup of tea per se. Like compared to Blue Moon, compared to other white beers, this is pretty much the best one I've ever had.
We're coming to the end of our tasting of our second bottle. I mean, it hasn't really developed anything else. It hasn't really.
It's not like from episode 3 where that beer kind of changed. The beer is good. It's as good as it started. If you're going for a Blue Moon, something more tasty, this could be a good alternative.
Yeah.
It is more expensive, but
highly recommend it. Yeah,
it's worth it.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like if you're going for a Blue Moon, you're already going a little bit more expensive than your normal draft beers. So, Allagash definitely crushing it. Loving this beer, loving the flavor, loving the taste. It's just so freaking good. I can't emphasize how much you should try this beer if you like Blue Moons, if you like white beers, if you like wit beers. So,
well, we are the beer snobs.
The beer snobs.
Tune into episode 5 where we're going to feature
Belgian Triple Ale.
Belgian Triple Ale on deck,
which is a Belgian Triple. So
episode 6,
5.
One of those. Probably 5.
We'll figure it out. I think it's 5.
Who's counting, right? If you have another white beer you want us to try, or any beer, or any liquid, actually anything you want us to put into our mouths.
Seriously?
No. Only beer. Only beers. Leave a comment below. Let us know. Beer Snobs! Beer Snobs! Oh.